Okay.
10 seconds.
Crazy cats. Joe.
Yeah, clown.
Joe. Whoa. Cannonball.
All right. It's the wrong band, Tony.
That was, yeah. This is a normal day at the comedy club. We have 5 cameras on us, lights, right?
Yeah.
It's normal.
Usually this well lit. Creek is known for its nice lighting.
I love how OnlyFans was like, we're done with like good-looking people. We want to see like just all American.
We're into personalities.
What's up, guys? How are we doing? Yeah, I love that. Some of you are looking at me like, what the hell is this boy that looks like a lesbian version of Drew Carey doing up there? I've looked like a lesbian for a while now. Try to grow out facial hair, now it just looks like I'm transitioning. It's all. I found out I looked like this in college. I joined a billiards tournament. And it took me about 15 minutes to realize I had joined an all-lesbians billiards tournament. And I was like, I should let them know I'm a fella, right? And then I looked at the scoreboard, and we were in second place, and I was like, I'm winning this bitch. I left with that golden vibrator feeling like a champion. I'm excited to be doing stand-up again, because I was scared of COVID. Because if you remember when COVID first started, the news was like, if you're fat, we're gonna miss you. And I was like, what the fuck? I was eating a Tostitos pizza roll at the time. I was like, I still have a lot left on my bucket list. It got to the point where I was like, if I'm gonna die of COVID, I wanna at least try a new drug. My buddy Daniel came over and goes, dude, we should try DMT. If you don't know, DMT is a drug. They say if you take enough, you'll meet God. But I had just become an atheist. So I was like, I'm not ready to meet him. Because, like, I'm one of those atheists where I'm like, fucking, I know for a fact God's not real. But, like, anytime I fall, I'm like, I'm sorry, pop. Like, I just make sure. So I just stick with weed. I like weed. I just think it's bullshit that weed's still illegal here in Texas. Right? Like, last year they passed a bill that almost anybody can carry a gun, but not weed. But, to be fair, nothing mellows me out more than a 9mm to my face. Right? Every time I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm chill. You know, it's just, I'm just here to hang out, you know? Dude, I like the states where weed's legal. Because when you buy edibles, they'll let you know how much you're taking. Because, like, back in college, you would make edibles, and it was a roulette wheel on how fucked up you were getting. Right? You would either take one, and you're like, fucking, I'm the color blue, this is awesome. Or you would take one, and you would just see the devil, and he would look you in the face and go, me and you, we're not that different. And you're like, what the fuck does that mean? Anybody gain weight during COVID? Gain weight? Yeah, how much did we gain, if you don't mind me asking? Nothing, all right. Dude, I gained 40 pounds like that first month. It was bad, right? Because I thought like the world was ending. I was like, fucking calories don't count anymore, right? I was just DoorDashing Bluebell ice cream, using a hot Cheeto as the spoon. It's weird being fat in 2023, though, because I'm brave now. I didn't ask for that, you know? One day I just posted a picture, first comment, you're so brave. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do? And they're like, you're fat. And I'm like, oh, shit, all right. Like, dude, my grandpa fought in 2 wars to be considered brave. Me, no self-control at a Denny's, and they're like, thank you for your service. It's a little fucked. It's a little fucked. We're gonna fucking have cannons at my funeral. It's weird, man. I just feel like woke people are trying to apologize for the show The Biggest Loser. That show was kind of fucked. I'm glad that show doesn't exist. Right? Because that show didn't really give a shit about people losing weight. Right? Because they never taught, like, realistic workouts. Right? There was never an episode where they're like, today we're gonna make a nice Caesar salad. And then we're gonna go on a 5-mile hike. It's gonna be fun. Every episode had to be extreme, right? Every episode was like, today we got 14 fat fucks, and we're gonna make them run up a hill. And 3 of them ain't coming back alive. Dude, they would send contestants home week 1. The person who needed it the most. Jillian would be thrilled about it. She'd walk up to Gary like, hey, Gary, looks like you only lost 4 pounds this weekend. Guess you gotta go home and die of heart disease. And I would sit there like, let him hang out. Fuck, at least make him walk home, lose a few extra pounds. Like no other show did that, right? Extreme Home Makeover. They just sold one sad family a house. It's not like they invited 3 families on the show. Going like, yeah, let's see which one of you is fucking sadder. It would make them move that bus portion a lot better though, right? Just move that bus. 2 families crying. Just like I wish Nana would have died, we could have gotten a pool. Hey guys, this is a question I thought of and a producer didn't ask me to ask this. What makes Austin weird?
I mean, for comedy, it's been crazy. Like, I came here from LA, and they're like, you're not gonna be a movie star, kid.
Yeah.
Move out to Austin, it's the next best thing.
I moved here from Corpus like 10 years ago. If aliens wanted to blend in with society, they could just go to Corpus, and people are just dragging rusty metal things around for no reason. Everyone's on meth.
I'm here, I'm queer, I'm ready to cower in fear. How are we doing? Okay, we're having fun? All right. Real quick poll before I get the show started. Real quick, where are my transphobes at? Make some noise, transphobes. Transphobes. Anyone? Anyone? Okay, just me tonight, I guess. Just me and my mom. She's in the back. Don't worry about her. Transphobia is getting worse. Recently got kicked out of the women's restroom in a Target. Yeah, I was just in there doing my thing, and an employee kicks in the door, and they're like, you're not allowed to do cocaine in here. Bigots, as far as I'm concerned. Bigots. People like to be like, oh, when did you decide to become trans? When did you choose that? And obviously, it's not something you just sit around and decide, right? Like, it's something that happens after you get vaccinated. Me, Bill Gates, we're on the same team, okay? We have the same goals. Chips in the vaccine, tits in the vaccine. That's what we're doing. Big honkers. His words, not mine. I don't talk like that. How's it going? How are you doing? You probably haven't heard of this one, but I know I'm gonna crack the case here. Have you heard this? The tobacco companies are lying to you. Have you heard of this shit? You know about this? They're lobbying Congress to hide the truth. They don't want you to know. You can smoke the filters, okay? It's the best part of the cigarette. Gets down the filter, that's when you know it's getting good, all right? They don't want you to know. I'm doing pretty good. I quit drinking recently. Yeah, a couple woos, thank you. Yeah, I quit drinking alcohol. Well, for me personally, it was ruining my life, leading me down a dark path, you know? I know some of my friends can handle it, I can't, so I got my life together. I switched to this new non-alcoholic beer. It's called White Claw. Have you heard of this? Nom, nom, nom. These things are so good. Me and my partner, 12 a night each, okay? We're just slamming these things down. We love them. And by the way, for people that don't know what I mean, let me be clear what I mean when I say partner. I am a cop. Yeah. APD, heard of us? Hook 'em, I think that's what they say. I don't know. I can't kill myself either. Anybody else here want to kill themselves? I can't do it. Yeah, one suicidal clap in the back. Just feel like I can't do it. Like there's already like a high suicide rate in the trans community, you know? It'd be bad representation. And plus the way I think of doing that is also with a gun. Obviously can't do that. That's boy stuff. You know what I mean? You kill yourself with a gun, you get misgendered the whole funeral, guaranteed. And I already know how I want my funeral to go, okay? Tits so big they can't close the casket. That's, have it all planned out. It's all up here. By show of hands, buried, cremated, after you die. Who wants to be buried? Show of hands. It's 1, it's 3. Who wants to be cremated? You see those hands shoot up? Those hands shoot up, and it's like, do we really want to be cremated, or are we just poor, right? It's like, just burn me, just get it over with. Every now and then, there's a weird third option where somebody's like, I want to be a tree, and that's how you know who to rob after the show. You go, yep, it's that person. Their hand shut up immediately. You know, I wasn't planning on saying this joke tonight, but I feel like, you know, comedians, we are the modern day philosophers. Have you heard this? We tell people what to think and how to think, and we're good at it. So, yeah, we're kind of the leaders of the culture war. So I wasn't planning on saying this, but, you know, truth to power. Probably gonna get attacked by the woke mob for saying this, but if anybody you know ever comes out to you as bi, do not respond by telling them they're confused or going through a phase. If you want to make them feel completely comfortable according to LGBT guidelines, all you have to say is, I'm gay too, let's be in a relationship together. That's it, okay? It's really not that hard, okay? Just be an ally. Suck your best friend's dick, okay?
What was the moment in comedy where you're just like, fuck, like, I'm getting better at this, and now I'm kind of stuck?
Every night at 3 o'clock in the morning when I wake up and look at the ceiling. Like,
Jesus.
yikes. Yeah. The idea of actually getting to a point in this thing where you can go out on the road and make a living doing this and have stuff that you're doing that works. Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Just never having to ask for a favor again.
Yeah.
Just rocking it on your own. That's the dream for me.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Couldn't agree more.
I don't know, I felt the need to shake shit up in my life a little bit. I got depressed out of nowhere, which is a little weird, right? Because I know I don't look like the kind of guy that catches depression. I look like the kind of guy that catches waves or some shit. You know, I literally look like I was conceived on a surfboard in Santa Cruz. So I went to try to track down a therapist, and for those of you that have never, like, got a therapist, finding a therapist is kind of like finding a back page hooker, right? You go on this website and you see a bunch of smiling faces and you gotta whittle it down based on what you're into. Yeah, you're like, all right, I'm into a little bit of depression, little anxiety, little ADD, and then you offer a bunch of women $250 an hour to talk to you, and they don't respond. It's fucking great. You're like, maybe I should kill myself. Let's do it. Shit's been weird for me. I've been living in Texas for a year. Anybody native Texans in here? It's crazy, man. I don't know. I've been living down here, and one of my hobbies has been meeting Texas women. I like Texas women a lot. It's been a good time. I'm on all the dating apps down here. It's pretty intense. I don't know. The dating apps used to be, like, really simple. You'd go in there, you'd put in some basic information about yourself, like where you're from, what you're into, a couple things about yourself, and bing, bang, boom, you're good to go, right? But then it got more complicated. I don't know, recently they added all these new features on there, like you can add your preferred pronouns in there, you can add your vaccination status, you can put your political affiliation in there. Let me just say this, okay? If you put your preferred pronouns and your vaccination status in your online dating profile, you can leave the political affiliation section empty, okay? Like, I have yet to meet somebody in there that's like preferred pronouns, she, her, hers, double vaccinated, double boosted, and Trump 2024, let's get it back, baby. These people don't exist. I don't know. I have some unique things about me. I used to live in China. Yeah, it was a good time. I lived there for a year. I had a stalker when I was living there, though. It's kind of crazy. This woman followed me around. She followed me to 4 different countries. She followed me to 5 cities within China. And I don't know what you guys are thinking. The issue was not that I was racist and I thought all Asian people looked the same. Could you imagine if that's what it was? Like, I was out to eat and I'm like, my stalker's here. Oh shit, my stalker's over there too. Oh shit, she's right there. There's 3 of my stalker right here in this restaurant. But I don't know, having a stalker as a guy is sort of like an interesting thing, right? Like, as a woman, I'm sure it's objectively terrifying, right? But for me, I was being followed around by a 4'11" Chinese woman. So I was like, oh my God, am I really that cute? Holy shit. Like, at the end of the day, I knew if shit got really out of hand, I could just fucking karate kick this bitch in the head and it would be over.
When did y'all know y'all wanted to do comedy?
Ooh. Well, I remember the first open mic I did. There was this guy, and he wore a 12-pack of Mountain Dew on his head, and he looked like a dinosaur. And I was like, fuck yeah.
And that guy was
Really?
Joe Biden.
Our president. In the younger years. Yeah.
Never heard of him.
But I just thought it was so crazy that people could do this for their lives. I want to have fun and joke around, and this seems like the place.
OnlyFans. You know? Now they finally owe me money. The tables have turned, bitch. I'm in debt.
I don't mean to be a bummer, though. I've been on a weight loss binge. I've lost over 100 pounds, so that's something, you know. Thank you. Thank you very much. I've gained 120 back, unfortunately. So I'm no longer a hero. That's absolutely... You got so excited for me. I feel so bad, man. You're like, yeah, he did it, man. I did before, but, you know, slopes are slippery. I'm gay sexually. I'm pretty cool otherwise. You know what I mean? Don't whistle at me, man. Who was it, though? No, you know what I mean? I have a boyfriend, he's gay. A lot of people don't think I'm gay at first because my voice, you know? Because my voice isn't, like, that gay. Like, I can still go to Christmas. It's not one of those situations, you know? Like, I'm just gay sexually. And then outside, I'm like, fuck that gay shit. You know what I mean? I like to still be a person. You know what I mean, though? Like, you're like, wow, but you were part of me like, I know. That's not what I mean, but it's kind of what I mean. It's weird, man. Well, like, I'm dating a conservative guy. Look, that's so Austin, Texas. I'm dating a conservative guy. What? But we all work at Oracle. Yeah, no, y'all are the good guys. And you make 6 figures a year, and you know my grandmother's blood type, but Dylan's the bad guy for his life. I get it. He's conservative, and my liberal friends got really mad at me. They're like, oh, no, Dylan, you shouldn't. Then you fuck me, hero, if that's what you want. Otherwise, I'm going with Honky Montana, okay? So I don't know if you've met these socialists, but they split the check a lot. I'm done with that shit. I'm too broke to date people who have dreams. All these actors and illustrators, get the fuck out of my life. I need real money. I need, like, oil and cobalt and war for stability. You know why I'm dating a conservative guy? Because I want a fucking house. Is that illegal? Is that illegal? Yeah. Someone's got to have a job. I don't. You know? Someone's got to have a job. And the only way I can stand up here and be an insufferable liberal is because my parents had conservative money. And I know by that reaction, a lot of yours did too. Yeah, a lot of you guys got our school paid for by mom and dad, and they voted for George Bush. And you know what? He's my hero. George Bush is a fucking hero because he made our parents that money so that we could have liberal dreams. All the money he made in those towers went to us. So that I could stand up here at the fucking OnlyFans and talk about being a fag. So don't lecture me on this. It's stupid. I fucking... Oh, man. I'm trying to be less of an asshole. You know, like I have a friend and she just transitioned to a woman. So I'm trying to be more supportive to her new identity. So now when we hang out, I tell her to smile more. And while she's at it, make me a fucking sandwich if she wants the real experience. But I have a friend and he just transitioned to a guy, so I respect him now. But he can't cry anymore. Otherwise, I'll figure it out. I know a lot of you pulled back because you thought it was transphobic, but it's only misogynist, so relax. I once told a guy that I loved him and he didn't love me back. That was hard. He said, Dylan, I don't love you now, and I could never love you in the future. Who would love a fat, disgusting loser like you? I said, all right, Dad, just open up your Father's Day gift. You don't have to do this every Father's Day, you fucking asshole. I'm poor. I know you guys probably knew that. But I'm not gonna be poor forever. I think it's important to lie to myself. And say, Dylan, you're not gonna be poor forever. And it's not because I'm motivated, it's just my parents are gonna die one day. Do you guys ever think about what you'll get? You know? She laughed. What are you gonna get? A house? Yeah, right? You might get a house. And isn't that, it's like you don't want your parents to die. I don't want mine to die, but when my mom dies, I get a Subaru Outback. So she's gotta understand a little, that's a dope car. I'm gonna pack that motherfucker up and load it up with lesbians and hit the mountain trail and hunt wolves or whatever they do. That's a dope car. I don't want her to die, but when she does, it's gonna be so fucking dope. You know what I mean? You know. And I'm like actually poor. Like the bills just hit me like a motherfucker every day. Like, I don't want my mom to die. I need her to. Does that make sense? Like, she was coughing the other day. I felt hope for the first time in like 10 years. It's like, oh my God, thank you for hope. And she's a nice lady. She's a sweetheart, and she fucking hates this joke. But she called me because she just got a Tesla, and she said, Dylan, I want to do something nice for you because I just got this Tesla and I know you struggle with comedy because you're not good at it. And she said, Dylan, I want to give you the Subaru Outback. So now I got a Subaru Outback, which is fucking dope, right? I said, thank you so much, Mom. I love you. I love this car, and now you don't have to die. That's pretty nice. Just stay off the stairs. I buttered them. But things will be all right. You know what I mean?
LMAOF, guys.
LMAOF. Cheers, everybody.
LMAOF.